Okay, I'm gonna admit something first things first. I did not watch the game until the fourth quarter. When I realized that they had a game yesterday, I realized, you know what? There's no fucking point in turning this on and watching it. There's no reason at all. No reason to tune into the absolute mediocrity. We're probably gonna get 30 balled. Jordan Love's probably gonna throw 6 touchdowns on us. We'll finish the season 4-13, move on. But then I checked my phone and I see going into the fourth quarter, the Bears were actually winning. So only then and then did I turn on the game for the fourth quarter, and I sat through and watched it. Now I'm going to be stat watching a little bit here because I did watch the full game, but oh my god, we finally beat the fucking Packers. We beat the fucking Packers. The last time the Bears beat the Packers, I was in 8th grade middle school. I'm a sophomore in college now. That is the biggest fucking gap in NFL history. The last time we beat the Packers, I was in middle school, and now I'm in fucking college? What the fuck? Anyways, Caleb Williams had an amazing game-winning drive at the end of the game, but for the most part, looking at the stats, he was 21, 29, 148, 1 touchdown, no picks. And I see Keenan Allen had a fucking passing attempt. When the fuck did that happen? And he threw a fucking pick on it too. I'm gonna have to find that clip. I wonder how bad the pick was. Probably really fucking bad. He probably threw it straight to the goddamn person. But 148 yards, and I said this before, I'm going to say it again. I don't know what the fuck Eberflus and the entire offensive staff told this guy, but he is not throwing it down the fucking field. He's not throwing it down the field to save his fucking life. You are a quarterback. Throw it 10 yards down the goddamn field at some point. Throughout that entire game, the Bears only had 3 completed passes over 10 yards. 3. This fucking high school screens and dinky checked out offense isn't gonna fucking work next year. Especially if we keep Thomas Brown. Now, the bad part about this is the fact that Thomas Brown is gonna actually be considered for head coach now that he beat the Packers. Knowing how fucking incompetent we are, that's what's going to happen. Thomas Brown is going to have a legitimate shot at getting the permanent gig now, all because he beat the fucking Packers. But overall, game was pretty good. Cairo Santos redeemed himself from earlier this season when we faced the Packers. He got a blocked field goal at the end of regulation. And yesterday he hit a field goal from 51 to beat the Packers. So that was very good. Hats off to him. Defense, for once in his fucking life, Eric Washington actually called a good game on defense. No more vanilla soft coverage bullshit. Defense actually played well yesterday. And many people are going to be like, oh, but you played Malik Willis. Oh, there wasn't Jordan Love and Christian Watson tore his ACL. I don't give a fuck. We beat the fucking Packers, finally. It's about fucking time we did something like that. Fuck, man. Let me be fucking happy. I don't get much happiness as a Bears fan. Let me be happy for once. But yeah, defense played really well. Forced some turnovers, got some stops. I just gotta hope, as much as I love for this something positive to end the season, I want to know if they're going to be able to carry it into the next fucking season. And let me be completely honest, with how this season went, I can wait for next season. The next season can take as long as it wants to get here. Because with the amount of stress and copium I went through this year, I don't know if I could handle another fucking football season. Like, I don't want to, close my eyes and wake up and it's already fucking September. I want to take these next, 6-7 months as a fucking break from it all and just acknowledge that, thank God, the Bears aren't around anymore to ruin my fucking Sundays. And then once I'm ready for football to come back, I'll be ready for football to come back. Now, another thing, this win shouldn't save Ryan Poles and his job by any fucking means. Ryan Poles should still be fucking fired, and by the time I'm recording this, he hasn't been fired yet. So I'm assuming that we're fucking keeping him for whatever goddamn reason. It's better to start over with a new GM and a new head coach than a GM whose ass is going to be red fucking hot to start next season and bring in a rookie head coach. Now, I say rookie head coach, but they could bring in Vrabel. Hell, at the time I'm recording this, they called Dallas and requested to interview Mike fucking McCarthy. Mike McCarthy! How incompetent do you have to fucking be to want someone like Mike McCarthy? And at the time I'm recording this as well, apparently they also put something in for Arthur Smith. When I say I wanted a former head coach, I didn't mean someone who was ran out of town for how fucking dog shit he was. This is fucking bad, man. And with this short list of head coaching interviews that the Bears have lined up, I'm very fucking nervous. I'm very nervous because out of like the 10 names that are here, I only trust like 2 of them. According to Tom Pelissero, the Bears put in a request to interview both Lions coordinators, Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. You all know how I feel about Ben Johnson. He's my number one choice. My number one choice. Aaron Glenn, not so much. I would like to stay away from Aaron Glenn. I want an offensive guy. Anthony Weaver from the fucking Dolphins. Now, who in the fuck is Anthony fucking Weaver? I've never heard of this fucking guy in my life. Apparently, this guy's the defensive coordinator for the Miami Dolphins, and you all know how Miami's going right now. The locker room is completely split apart. The Dolphins are going to be in fucking shambles next year. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is, but to me, this guy just screams Eberflus 2.0, a defensive coordinator that nobody fucking knows who it is. Drew Petzing, this guy's the offensive coordinator from the Cardinals. As soon as I heard he was the offensive coordinator for the Cardinals, I immediately said, no fucking thank you. A one-dimensional, run-heavy offense that does not like to throw the fucking ball. And according to Cardinals fans, they said, please, take Drew Petzing. Take it. So I don't fucking want him. Mike Kafka, you gotta be a fucking psychopath to want Mike Kafka. This guy fucking sucks. Offensive coordinator for the Giants. We all know how the Giants are. I don't have to say anything about the Giants. Brian Flores, I wouldn't mind Brian Flores, but at the same time, he might call Caleb Williams an FAGGOT by the time week 3 rolls around. And plus, I already said I want an offensive guy. And I already mentioned Arthur Smith and Mike McCarthy. This is the second name I wouldn't mind, Todd Monken. He's the offensive coordinator from Baltimore. He's a rising coach, and I like what he's done in Baltimore, very much so. He's done a great job commanding the Ravens offense. Lamar Jackson is looking for back-to-back MVPs, and that's all thanks to Todd Monken and his system. So I would like Todd Monken. I wouldn't mind him a little bit, but where the fuck is the Joe Brady interview? Where is the Mike Vrabel interview? If they decide to hire a coach without interviewing Joe Brady or Mike Vrabel, I'm going to be fucking sick to my goddamn stomach. Very, very sick. I just got completely off topic from what I initially planned to talk about, which was the game. But, yeah, game was good. I mean, I only watched the fourth quarter. I guess fourth quarter was good. Offense, Caleb Williams. That final drive was something very, very nice. Please, just hire the right fucking coach. Now, do I think they're going to hire the right coach? Absolutely not. I'm totally expecting, out of all the names that I've listed, I'm totally expecting like Anthony Weaver or Mike McCarthy. One of those two. We're not getting Ben Johnson, Joe Brady, or Mike Vrabel. I just hope and pray to God that we actually fucking get something right for once in our damn lives. Next time I make a video, it's probably going to be on the hiring and my thoughts about it. And I hope that it's going to be a happy video and not a fucking negative one. Thanks for listening.